Donald Trump took his fame to new heights on a reality show called The Apprentice. But the presidential race, which at times has resembled the ultimate reality show,
it's Rubio!
is more like Fear Factor.
3, 2, 1, go!
A Trump-supporting voter surveyed in a new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll says she's scared to death for the country. God help us if we get Hillary Clinton. A voter who supports Hillary Clinton says she's scared because Donald Trump is running and we got a whole lot of people not listening to what he does. Other voters describe their feelings on the state of the presidential race in but a few words, like very afraid, terrified, and scared. The new poll indicates widespread concern among American voters in general that one or either of the frontrunners will become the next president. Both of these candidates have the highest percentage of registered voters harboring very negative feelings toward them. Mr. Trump's very negative rating has risen 5 points in the past month to 54%. Also, in his case, nearly 2 out of 3 voters polled agree with the statement that Mr. Trump represents something different that is harmful for the Republican Party. Hillary Clinton's very negative, at 39%, is the highest it's been in at least 2.5 decades. That said, most of the candidates still in the race are underwater on the positive-negative scale. Senator Bernie Sanders and Governor John Kasich are the only 2 candidates viewed more positively than negatively. At this point, in head-to-head matchups, Mrs. Clinton beats Mr. Trump 51 to 38%. That may be why one somewhat conservative voter says she's nervous at the strength of the Republican candidates. I want to make sure a Democrat doesn't get back into office. This poll gives Republicans more reasons to be fearful of choosing Mr. Trump as their party's nominee. The data shows that Mrs. Clinton would have a much easier time unifying her party than Trump would unifying his. Some 43% of GOP primary voters view Mr. Trump negatively and only 42% positively. The 56% who say they could support him is the lowest of any GOP candidate and means Mr. Trump could lose a big portion of his own party in the general election. That's today's Campaign Calculus.